Okay, great. I'd like to welcome everybody who is here today. Thank you very much for making the meeting. My name is Adeolu Akiemi, and today is November 4th. And I want to ask you, how are you? How are you doing? How is your business? How are your team members? What's going on? Are you fine? And these are not just normal courtesy questions. Please, you can feel free to answer how you are and what's going on your own end. Usually, the company's experience is a summation of all our experiences. So if it is good for all, then it's good for the company. If it's not good for all, then it's not good for the company. If it's good for some and not good for some, then definitely it's not good for the company. So the company usually takes the position of the people that are not happy. So if everybody is happy, the company is happy. If nobody's happy, the company is miserable. If some people are happy and some people are miserable, more likely than not, the company is miserable. Okay, Dr. Phillips says we are fine and doing great. Okay, fine and doing great. Is there anybody else here today who is doing in any other way outside of fine and doing great? Okay, nothing is happening yet too. Okay, it's a new month, nothing is happening yet. Okay, plenty is gonna happen. The way to lead it is to lead it. Um, there's something else I'm remembering, that I need to, document as well. When we'll get there, we'll look at it. Nothing's happening yet. Anybody else? One more comment before we roll. I can see, I want to say welcome to all the people I can see in the room today. I can see Dr. Fumi, I know. She was like the first person to make this meeting. I don't know, she wasn't the first. First was somebody on the phone. It was a tech, no, I can't see the person anymore. But Dr. Fumi, I know, was like second. Moving higher, we're fine, fine and full of promise. We're doing great, ready for Kano. We're doing fine. Good. Yes, loud enough. Good. So we have okay, good. We're having a meeting today. Dr. Fumi, I know. We have Mrs. Abiola Ramola, Adeleke Femi Emmanuel, the guy who has been sending messages about sending products to the US. I hope your products have finally been dispatched from the UK to the US. Mrs. Adeline Adeshola is here. Mr. Ademola Razak is here. Blessing Phillips, Dr. Vesu is here. Mrs. Omemonjoku is here. Daniela Fagita is here. Dr. Fire, Gerardi Fadi is here. The King's Pen is here. Billy Laka is here. Elizabeth is here. Whiskey, Junior Irobi Egbula is here. Fadikio Lighton is here. Felicia Lupsola Addison is here. Mrs. Feyo Golesi is here. John Onumiya is here. It was good to see you at the presentation earlier today. I always enjoy your presentation. Miri Ogutuashi is here. Olufelayo's iPhone is here. Oluwatola Akinwole is here. Temitope's iPhone is here. Victoria is here. Okay, welcome. Well done. We're doing good. We're ready for Kano. We're doing great. Awesome things are happening. Excellent. So today, I just wanted to have that roll call so that everybody who watches this knows the people that are in the meeting. So it's deliberate. Okay, good. So just to quickly run through a few things and then we can get going on the heart of the matter. October. This may not have been your reality for your business, but October was a decline for the business. So there was a 20% decline in volume from previous months. In October was not a good month generally. So if your team was doing exceptionally well in October, you are an outlier. It means your team is constant in and out of weather. That's how your team should be. Nothing in the environment should affect your team's growth because your team is not driven by the fundamentals of what happens around. But clearly, there were a number of teams who are driven by what's happening around. So there was a 20% decline. Generally. Okay, there are people who did better in October, and I know a few people who did better in October than they did in September, people who did better in October than they did in August. August was a spike because August was the close of a promotional era. But October was a 20% decline for most people. And from Stockist activities, typically we have about 100 plus, 120, 130 Stockists that are active every month. This month of October, there was a decline. There was a 30% decline in Stockist activities from the previous month. So if you experience low in your business, you may not be alone. It's all right to know that it happened to other people as well. The question you want to know is why did it happen, and how can we forestall it from happening, and what do we expect in this month of November? Okay. So why did this happen? So, and these are questions we asked as well, because every business person, and I like us to, whatever the company is doing, every distributor who is a stockist needs to embrace the same as well, and ask themselves, how can we ensure that this doesn't happen, in our business? How do we ensure that we live above this kind of times? So, what are the reasons for the decline? There are many reasons, and some of the reasons I cannot document because they are private, personal reasons to people that are here. So, some people will say that the reason was because they were not plugged in. So, we had distributors who plugged out in October because they were focused on something else. Those things happen in your team as well. You need to be aware of them to know that, did I plug in, did I plug out? How you behave is how your downlines will copy. So if something is going on with you and it's not the way it should go, it will manifest in your team as well. But there are a few generic reasons that we can all apply. Now, there are reasons. They can be excuses as well, because some people did better despite these times. So it's no excuse. But here are a few reasons. Beginning of a new promotion period, promotions ended in August, momentum needs to start building for another promotion in October. So October was the first month, people are just getting into the grind. Information takes about 15 days to circulate. So for the most of October, people are still processing information. Some people are just getting information, and some people didn't get the information until October ended. So beginning of a new promo period could have been responsible. An anticlimax from August and September drives. People have driven, and some of them feel, I still have products, I've not sold off all that I have, or most of what I have. I don't want to get new things. I want to be able to just get this cleared out. It's an anticlimax. Of course, you want to build your business in such a way that there's no anticlimax. You want to ensure that what you're driving more and more has to do with signups, signups. You buy the products you want to use for yourself, you get your team to buy the products you want to use for themselves, and you invest in sign up. Meaning you get yourself something that compels you to get somebody on board by loading silver, gold, platinum, and VIP packs as your stockist packs. Of course, because people try to, achieve in August, there was also a lot of from September in upgrading, activating, making sure that you're active, all of those things usually have an anticlimax effect on subsequent months, and some of it may have hit October as well. And of course, the one that everybody will point at, that everybody could see, Elizabeth, yes, you're correct. NSAS. So NSAS created traffic, horrible traffic in Lagos. A lot of, inability to move. Logistics was a nightmare. People could not really decide. It was chaotic for a few days and weeks. There were curfews. There was uncertainty. People in this kind of times prefer to keep money and hoard it rather than spend it, trying to see what is going to happen next and what can I be involved in. So these are a few reasons. If you can recognize or identify with any of them, you can type in that window, I see. If you can, if any one of them sounds like what happens to you, say I see. If you did better despite all of this, say just type in there, better gang, better gang. I mean the better gang. I still did better even though it went like this. So that just type it in there so that I can get an idea of how it happened with you. If this is what happened with you and you can see what happened with you, say, yeah, I see. And if it was better in your team despite all that happened, just put there better gang. It means there's a lot that others need to learn from you as well, as they go into the month of November. Okay, so that's how October played. Um, so uh, I want to see comments before I move forward. I want to move forward, but I want to see those thoughts. Okay, yeah, the climax from August and Silver drives. Yeah, so a few of those things happen when people load GMX and they feel, hey, I have loads of products I need to clear off. But I noticed something very interesting that I think can benefit us as well. So while we're sharing our thoughts, I noticed I went to a shop to buy, and the climax gang. I went to a shop to buy stuff, and I realized that, in that shop, I felt more comfortable to buy things in that shop because that shop was packed full. When I go to a shop and it's scanty, I feel that their business is suffering. I feel that they are not doing well, and I feel maybe I shouldn't patronize this shop. Maybe what they have has even expired. But when the shop is full and bubbling, I feel, yeah, everybody takes this sensing. Everybody takes sensing from how a position is. And I want to encourage you, do not let your position be like an empty store. Don't let your position be like a store that doesn't have value. Load the products. I tell you, a time is coming you wish you did, because there are times that will happen that it will pay you, that you have products, you have what to upsell people with, and you can be confident in this. Any products you have in your hand as inventory, is money in your inventory. Okay, is money in your inventory. I don't know if you have noticed how things are getting more expensive in Nigeria, how things are becoming more costly. I heard there was an onion challenge yesterday. I see that things are becoming pricier. So any product you have in your hand is cash in your hands, is inventory in your hands. It can only exchange for more. Okay, it can only exchange for more. So what you want to invest your energy in is you want to invest your energy in building. Okay, not in stock. So you stock products for building, you stock products for retail, but you stock for building, because what you want to do is build. And stocking for building means sign ups. And that's why we're pushing a lot of drives for sign-ups this month by giving out more gifts. What do we expect in November? Okay, this is a mixture of good news and good news. I don't have bad news. I'm grateful for the times we are in, and we are in November. The year is coming to an end, the last chance to drive massive action. So people will stock different kinds of things in December, but in this month of November is the opportunity to ensure that you are priority. So if there's any time to stock and drive massively, it is November. We want to ensure that we break records this November as much as we can. December usually is not a full month. By the 20th of December, things begin to wind down. We don't want the year winding down on us. We want to be proactive. So we want to lead the year and ensure that when the year is winding down, we also can wind down, go have fun, go spend time with family, knowing that we are built the value of what we need to do into the days ahead. So November is a month to get people on board. November is a month to get the products out. This is the season to stock up and push out. Every store, every shop, every place where people can shop is loading value this month, because people are going to be, can I do something ahead of December? Can I do something ahead of December? That clamor is going to be there. So you want to ensure that you're ahead of that drive. People are also going to be looking at opportunities to position before the year starts. People are winding down their year. They're wondering, has it been a successful year? Has it been a good year? People have the regrets for their years. You want to ensure that this November, December, you are getting them keyed in, so that in the new year, they have something to do. They have something they're looking forward to. They have something they're flogging into. This is time, to stock up and push out. And then, of course, we hear the rumor of a second wave of COVID-19 globally. Now, globally, it means even if Nigeria is safe, and I pray and trust that we're safe, the US, the UK, Europe, everybody is saying they want to do some level of lockdown. They want to return to some level of curfews. They want to do some things to ensure that people are not going around on the streets. The second waves of the diseases are usually more, dangerous. I think Dr. Jerome used the word. Is it more venerable? Is it more venerate or more virulent? Yes, I think the word is virulent. Virulent. Good. Virulent. Thank you, Dr. Fumi. It's more virulent than the first one. So I think it's important that we, help our family members, our friends, and our loved ones to stay safe. Keep their masks on, keep their hands washed. Yes, virulent. Keep their hands washed and keep their immunity up. Somebody told me that he actually got COVID-19 and he was quarantined in Yaba, and I didn't hear about it until last week. And that even in Yaba, they didn't even know what medications to use. He was asking them, what do I use? What should I be using? People are looking for what to use to stop the spread, to arrest the disease. Nobody's clear. They won't. You're not clear. The antivirals, are they working? Is the antibiotic? People are not clear what to use. We know for a fact from a few people that we have in our team who have used reader beaters, it has worked as a prophylactic, basically prevented them from contacting it, even though they were in contact with people who had it, and it has worked as a curative. We have people who have used it and they've returned negative from usage. So this second wave is not a good thing, but it's an opportunity, because every time there's a problem, it's somebody's opportunity as well. So November is not a month to say, I will buy as they call me. November is a month to load up and prepare for massive engagement, prepare for product around. Don't wait until the company says there's no stock. What the company has done as well is the company has also massively decided to go into production, because we know that in this time there will be heavy demand, but we can't also guarantee that there will always be availability. So secure your team, buy VIP packs, buy Gold pack, buys bonus pack, keep. We don't know what time will tell as well. We know that things are getting more expensive. We are deliberately keeping to where we are because we know that we can afford to, because we did some stockpiling to say we want to be able to do stuff and last this year. So we expect to hold things together for this year, still sell and drive at the values we're driving, to keep the market going. So we have nothing to worry about. But let's maximize this opportunity and let's prepare for the days to come. There are a few things that you're already seeing in your members area that you can take advantage of. And I want to announce this. I want to make this bold and clear. With the reason why we created the Stockist Extras is because we wanted to favor stockists to become active and become double active. Okay, we saw that, we also created these extras because we want everybody that is buying GMX RPL, N10, upgrading, doing sort of things to get some extra value because it's a gift giving season. We're in November, December, it's a gift giving season. Let's make the most of it. So there's the pens and the calendars. We're doing that as well. The whole idea is to get the pens out, to get the calendars out, to get into more hands, and make those things possible. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're doing. These opportunities are there. The calendar is beautiful. Has anybody here seen the calendar? You have seen the calendar, you like the calendar. Can I have your comments? I'm sorry if people are in UK and the US, I'm sure it hasn't gotten to you yet. But for those who have handled the calendar, who have spread it out and seen it, is it an amazing marketing tool? Or what? Somebody came to me today and said, look, we want to buy calendar. Can we buy? Can we buy? Oh, your Wati, no, you don't have the calendar. Don't worry. We're going to send to you. It's going to get to you. Yeah. It's going to get to you latest in the next 7 days. Okay, good. It's actually very nice. It was very well done. And I think it's a powerful marketing tool. Any prospect you give that to, or any distributor you give it to hang anywhere they hang it, it means for 12 months, back to back, they will be seeing reader in their faces, different products, different, it's beautiful actually. So you have body wash, you have fat burner, you have restore, you have cleanser, you have the beaters, you have it's advertising, it's social advertising, but it's beautiful. So you want to be active, you want to get your team members to be active so that you can get those calendars. The pens are good as well. We deliberately didn't want to do high-end pens for very, very clear reasons. A lot of my high-end pens don't last. And pens are not supposed to be something you keep for yourself. Pens are not something you have and you hide and you say, my pen. No, a pen is something you go somewhere, somebody says, borrow me your pen, let me write a check. You leave it with them. They write the check, they go home, they see Green Mondays. When they get to hear about it in the future, it connects. So pens are things you let circulate. So we have a number of them. We're pushing out in volumes. This month we decided to do something different. Some people complained and said 10 pens for one calendar is too much. So say, 5 pens. Okay, from this month, 5 pens gives you a calendar. GMX RPL is going to give you direct, points to be able to get products, and then N10 and all that will give you pens, and with 5 you can get a calendar. So what says, can we get to buy the pens? I'm actually putting a form together. I'm putting a form together today. I will share that form. You can choose how many calendars do you want to buy, how many pens do you want. And someone suggested today, and I intend to work on it as well, to say, look, can we also have Christmas cards? Can we have Christmas cards, Green Monday Christmas cards? Can we have a small bag? The person said to me, we're willing to buy, want to give gifts to people, give gifts to friends. The company can charge a token for it. This would be useful. One of the stockists sent this to me, and I felt it's not a bad idea. I'm sure you agree as well that we can have, some kind of cards for people who want to, maybe not many, maybe 1,000, so that it doesn't waste. Pens, yes, we have available, like a carry bag, and then the calendars. We can get more calendars so that people that want to buy calendars can get calendars as well. And of course, all of this needs to be ready within the next 2 weeks if it will meet the season. So we're conscious of that as well. I think it's a good thing we have our calendars ahead of time. So we have calendars. So, you can spread the calendar. That's for the new year. You can give that out and create exciting stuff. Okay, so we'll make the pens available for people that want to buy. We didn't do too many because we had to do this promo of get a pen when you sign on and all this kind of things. But yeah, we'll make more pens available for people who want to buy as well. Keep it decent enough for people to be able to get it. Our nylon bags should be ready before the end of this month as well. So there'll be nylon bags, there'll be carrier bags. There's going to be a lot of beautiful things that we can use to pack our products and get them out. So opportunities in November, I want to encourage all of us. Let's go, let's break our records. Let's do more than we've done before. Okay, let's do more than we've done before. It's important. Okay. We don't do what is demanded. We set a goal. And I don't know if you set your goal for this month, but set a goal. Set a goal and set a big goal. Set a bigger goal than you have set for yourself before. I want to encourage you. Set a bigger goal that you have set for yourself before, and then watch yourself achieve it. Every month, ladies and gentlemen, every month without fail, the company sets a goal. The company is not driven arbitrarily. The company is not saying, let them buy what is made. Whatever is available is what people will buy. No, the company sits down and says, this is the goal. And then what can we do to support the distributors to achieve this goal? Now, the company can be setting those goals and you are not setting those goals. Every stockist in this business needs to set a goal and say, you know what, this month, I want to beat my previous records. I want to beat my previous records. And I want to beat it so badly that the company will call me and say, you know what, for what you have done, there's something extra you need to get that is not there before because you have done something amazing. Yes, there are gifts that we plan for December. Yes, there are things I plan for different areas. But you can say, you know what, I want to break the records I've set for myself before. Some people regularly do 2 million on this platform month in, month out. It's a goal. And they do it independently outside of their team. Some people are regularly elite, triple elite, double elite every month. Here is a goal. Set the goals, do the drives, and let's see the amazing things that can come from there as well. Okay. Can I have a comment from your end says, I commit to break my records? Just type it there. I am breaking my records this November. I am breaking my past records this November. Type it out there. Let me hear you say, I am breaking my goals. I am breaking my previous achievements this November. Let me see the first person that says that. And let me see what they get. Good. I have the people that want to break it first. Dr. Jerome, I'm breaking my records this November. Okay, good. That's it. That's exciting. Break it. I'm crushing my November goals. Okay, great. So set the goals and crush the goals. Crush the goals and crush what you ever achieved before. Let's crush it. Okay, let's crush it. Amazing. Okay, that's not all. So what did we have this October? This October, we had 6 people who were elites. So we had elites. We had some people that were very close, and I don't know why people do this. Okay, I don't know why people do this. Okay, good. Good. I think it's important that you let us know. Somebody shared something now. I want to make a piggy on it. Somebody says, I want to use the carrier bags for a wedding. So if you need those kind of things, give us a notice so that we can know how many you need and we can do for you. So everybody, this is the announcement, public service announcement. If you need carrier bags for a wedding, for a birthday, for something exciting and you want us to do for you, we can instruct them to print for you 500, 1,000. We can print what we're doing so that it's cheap and you can have it. There's no plan to make profit on it. We want to make it available at decent prices so that you can have it. So let's know. So October elites, let's celebrate. Please join me in celebrating the elites for the month of October. Despite the dip, people still made triple elites. Okay, and it is a testament to their teams and a testament to their efforts. So their efforts together with their team's efforts, and in this business is personal and team efforts. That's what counts. So we had Double D. Please help me celebrate Double D. I'm not sure if the leader in charge of Double D is here. I can't see Mrs. Chilaka, but I can see Abraham Koroba here, so you can extend our set so to her. Please help celebrate Double D. Double D had 6,126 points. And is that what?
I'm here. I will extend the message to her, sir.
Okay, good. I said, yeah, I saw you as well. Well done. So Double D, we had triple Double D. And of course, Double D, there's also a dimension of Double D that is Bem as well. So Dr. Fumi can help us extend that. So that team is not doing badly. Then we also have Coach MI. Coach MI also did triple. Coach MI had 6,096 points, triple elite as well. Let's celebrate Coach MI. So that team is also bubbling. Yeah, it's what it means, and the leader there is bubbling as well. And then, of course, so we have triple. That's the team that has Oladarama's team, Veritable. In that team, you have Peace, Canada. You have, Rita. You have the people in MI's team generally. So you have Coach MI. And then we had Coach Team Bembem. Bembem had double as well, double elite. So we help us celebrate Bembem for double elite. I think triple double we should celebrate. I'm sure November will have quadruple. November will have quadruple. November will have, what is times 5? Pentacle. And we'll have 60. So Bembem double, celebrate her. And then of course we have people who made elite, despite the way it was dipping last month as well. We had elite, Extra Income Club. We had Morisola. We had Oluchibi. Please give it up for Extra Income Club. Give it up for Morisola and give it up for Oluchibi. Extra Income Club is Pastor Wale. Morisola is Kikelo Moladiji. And Oluchibi is Dr. Phillips. I think this is the first time I'm seeing Dr. Philip join the elite group. So please help me celebrate Dr. Philip more and more this month, because she made it into not only the volume play where she has always been, but she made it into elite. And I think that's fantastic. Welcome to the group. Our recommendation is once you make it here, don't go back. And I know people who have made it here consistently and have not gone back. Extra, of course, Pastor Wale, Bem, Double D, Kuchemai, Marishala have always been here. No going back. Marishala came in about 3 months ago and she's maintained steady being here as well. Well done. And Dr. Phillips has joined the club. Please stay in the club, okay? The elite club. Welcome to the elite club. So I'm sure a lot of goodies is going to happen here. Amazing stuff. And then the next category of people I want to recognize are the people who did volumes. I call them the Stockist millionaires. So while some stockists are struggling to be active, they are struggling to have 250, they are struggling to have 220, and struggling to have 100 PV to become active, some stockists are gone in for 2 million. And this month, because of the dip, I guess, we didn't have people that did 2 million, but we had stockist millionaires who did 1 million plus. And I like to recognize them because it's not small work. It's not a main feat. The company recognizes the effort that goes into this. And we can't play with this. Of course, Elite rewards Elite directly. Nobody rewards directly for volume, but we said in December, we'll do an aggregate of all the volumes that people have done, and we'll recognize those who did volume, the top numbers that did 2 million average, and people that did 1 million average. We're going to recognize them and see how we can celebrate them. So please celebrate with me today the October millionaires, Stockist millionaires. And of course, we have Strong Tower, who until the last day did not show like she was going to lead the parade, but all of a sudden, by the last day of the month, came from the blues. Strong Tower is located in the US, operating their business here in Lagos, Nigeria, selling and distributing in Port Harcourt, and 1.35 million. Of course, we're expecting that first position will likely be Oluchibi. At the close of the month, she was looking like she was game for it until the 30th. She was looking like in a one position. She was making exciting moves, but just with a 25,000 naira gap, we have Oluchibi, Dr. Philip in second position. And then, of course, we have a new stockist who is just 2 months in the business, who became a stockist, I think, last month from Oshogo. Please help me jam it together for Funky Show. Funky Show with 1.26 for 300. Funky Show is third. And then, of course, so we have US, we have Dr. Philip, who I think our current location is somewhere between Benue and Cross River. So we have that happening from the US. We have, on behalf of Port Harcourt, we have Olujibi happening in Benue and maybe Cross River. We have Funky Show happening from Oshogbo. And then in third place, we have Team K 2009 happening from Akwa Ibom. So Akwa Ibom is gradually rising up. So please let me jam it together for Team K 2009. I don't know if they're in this meeting today, but probably watched the video. They came fourth in the Millionaires Club, and they're from Akwa Ibom. So Exciting things happening from Akwa Ibom. We expect this show to be consistent and to continue. And then, of course, fourth, we have Nikki 7777, also Oshogbo. So Oshogbo has 2 players on this board already now, over 1 million. And then we have Aprada. Please let me give it for Nikki 777. And then we have Aprada, who is operating from Lagos here, but fast expanding to other territories outside the country. Aprada, please let me give it up for Aprada, Cyril Esedo, also over 1,043,000. And then, of course, we have Royal 72. Royal 72, if I get it correctly, should be in Oshogbo as well, but currently physically located, I think, in Port Harcourt. So I think it's a mixture of what's happening in Oshogbo and a mixture of what's happening in Port Harcourt. That is Royal 72. I'm not sure, maybe Oshogbo. If it's Oshogbo, then we have 3 from Oshogbo. We have Royal 72, Mrs. Bosede Ojo. And then all the way from Canada, we have Vena Peace. All the way from Canada, we have Vena Peace, who still manages to be amongst the October millionaires in millions, because, driving from Canada, and not being the best of months for Canada, but they're still featuring. So this table here looks multi-country, multicultural, multi-tribal, multi-region. It's amazing. Please let me congratulate all the millionaires. Let me give it up for them. I think Oshogbo is a challenge to every city here. Oshogbo is saying, you know what, you may think we're a civil service town, you may think we don't have XYZ, but we're making it happen. I can see somebody raising a hand to say, I can't see my name here. We have a few people who are really, really, really close, and I don't know why they didn't close it on time. Or maybe I should allow you to speak. Do you want to speak? Because I noticed a few people like Mrs. Ogulesi, and I think we celebrate them as well, who ended at 964,000. I noticed people like A.B. Flozzy, who ended at 960,000. I noticed someone like Set Apart, I think he was Set Apart, who ended it at Okeb Jinachi, who ended at 905,000. So we had a few people that were close up, but guess what? Their averages will be better in the months when they do make it happen. So because we're going to be looking at averages, so I don't think it is totally bad as well. Please let me celebrate all the people who have done this or the other, celebrate the millionaires in the month of October. So when people are saying there's a casting down, some say there's a lifting up. Mrs. Ogulesi, I can see your hand. Do you want to speak? Or you raised the hand mistakenly? Okay, please let me celebrate. And I'd like you to make a commitment as well and say, you know what, I'm going to drive. Because, ladies and gentlemen, nobody achieves a goal they don't set. You set the goal, you hit the goal. You set the goal, you hit the goal. How many people here want to hit 2 million, 3 million, 4 million in November? You want to hit 3 million, you want to hit 2 million, you want to hit 4 million in November? Say, I do. Anybody here wants to live forever? Say, I do. Anybody here wants to hit 2 million? Say, I do. Good. Now, if you do, all you need to do is want to. All you need to do is want to. If you want to, you will. If you want to, you will. I feel like proving a point, and just showing you what is possible. If you want to, you will. You just need to want to. If you want to, you will. Law of attraction. It is what you believe, affirm, and meditate upon and keep an affirmation for that you will find attracted to your life. What costs you to do? Who wants to do 10 VIPs this November? 10. You want to sign up 10 VIPs in your team. You want to sign up 10 VIPs directly. All you need to do to achieve anything is to want it. Yalwati, all you need to do is want it. If you want to sign up 10 VIPs, you will. It just needs to be your goal. We don't find what we're not looking for. We don't find it. The person beside you, the person in your house, same house with you, you don't know the color of what they're wearing today because you're not looking for it. The moment you begin to look for it, you will find it. You will find the color. You will find exactly what it is. I want to encourage you, if you want to achieve 10 VIPs in your team and earn 1 million plus, you can do it. You just say, you just read down my goals. Oh, yes. Awesome. Okay. So let's make it happen. Okay. Let's crush these goals November. Let's crush these goals November. Let's crush it November. And if we crush it November, we can do exciting things. We can, I'm thinking of exciting things to do. One of the things we're looking at doing this month is to decentralize a few promotions. So once you decentralize, give a few depots products and say, do your promo there. Let's know the promo you do. And let's see how it works. Or show us something exciting happening in November. Because November, if we can achieve November and December goal in November, we can chill out in December. We can just chill out. Okay, amazing. So well done. So I see that we do. Let's set the right goals and work towards it. Let's set the right goals and work towards it. Remember, this month, as Stockists, most of the Stockists are 2-star, 3-star, a few 1-star. If any 2-star is doing an event, we're supporting with products. If any 3-star is doing an event, we're supporting with more. So 3-star, in the 3-star group, we'll have our gist. Yes, there's gist for you in the 3-star group. If you're not in the 3-star group, you don't know the gist. But there's a gist, a special gist for 3 stars. And for 2-star, there's extra gist for 2 stars as well to say, look, if you're doing an event, this is how we're going to support you. This is how we want to, this November, because this November is what we have. Okay, let's maximize it. And then this month, we had less than the number of people we will have active, normally active. So this month, I would like to recognize all of those who are active. So please just help me jam it up together for them. I'm going to read their names through very quickly and then bring this meeting to a close. Oluchibi, Blessing Phillips, you've seen our name already. Tinke 2009, Funky Show, Aprada, Royal 72, Feyu Ogolesi, Ebi Flozi, Nikki 777. All of these were active this month. Fidiemic, Hakari, Helen Kush, Verna Peace, Morisola Set Apart, Coach MI Extra Income Club, Dr. 90 FST, all active this month. Dunwa, Double D, Bem Bem, Harvester, the Kingspan, Strong Tower, Bumai, Damioris, Great Mind, Zed, Chocolate, Aldo One, Jumeg, active. Please celebrate them. Messi for Real, Ayoke Y6829, Anita Bokesa, Nadon, Hope Past, Meridi, Osario Amen 1, Simfos, Baba OC, Funshe, D Baby, Burial, all active this month. Celebrate them. Follow Gold, 1, Titilola, Bueller, Yamide, Pastor Flo, Megadi, Deconde Fire, JD Ray, Aslan, Akin Osho, Gold Daily, Fortune E, all active this month. Celebrate them. And of course, Ritscope, Angelic, Titilat 2, Lawala Demola, Temitope, the Wealthy Crew, Olutola, Prami, Ebele, Alakar, TT777, Homs 1, Determined by Remy Big R, Ifi Jesu, I know, all active this month of October. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the people that were active this month of October. We celebrate you. We recognize your efforts. We know that nothing good comes easy. We know that even to be active is a goal. And then to do 1 million is a goal. To do 5 million is a goal. And if everybody hits their goals, everybody will hit what they set. So this month of November, we want to set higher so that we can hit higher. We want to do bigger so that we can achieve bigger. I believe that everybody can get everything that they want to get. They only need to make up their minds that they want to. They just need to want to badly enough. So this month, I want to encourage everyone. I celebrate everyone. I want to encourage us all, set your goals high and hit them. Okay, so that's it. That's the meeting in a nutshell today. Any questions, any things you need clarification on, so that I can answer them very quickly, and then we can bring this meeting to an end. So congratulations to all the super achievers, all the elites, well done. To all the millionaires, well done. To all those who are active, well done, well done, well done, well done. Okay, well done. Some people have been active every month since we started this. Okay, we notice you, and you will be recognized. You will be appreciated and recognized. Some people have done 1 million consistently since they joined this business. Some people have done 1 million. They need the point of duty every month. They've done nothing less than 1 million every month since they started this business. We recognize you. Some people have done over 2 million, done over 3 million. Some people have averages that will scare you. All of these things will come to play when we begin to recognize people in the wake of the new year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it's going to be. Okay, question. Somebody's asking a question here. I'm going to take questions very quickly so that we can bring this meeting to a close.